Hey everyone, Austin here. We're at Mustang Sally Brewing. We're going to play some Stargates. Apologize for the playfield glare. It's not really a whole lot I can do about that right now. I thought I had a gameplay video of this on my channel, but apparently I do not. A couple of players were asking for a tutorial back at a tournament a few months ago, so now that I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and record some gameplay. This one will just be like a live commentary as I play. But yeah, this is Stargate. It's actually a really cool game. It's my favorite Gottlieb. It's got an interesting rule set and a lot of things to shoot for. We'll see if we can complete some objectives here. You have, I'd say, two core objectives. One is completing your Stargate ring down here. And this is different objectives like starting a combo or getting a hurry up and collecting it. Collecting your transporter awards, which is like a mystery award. Sarcophagus, which is the right loop. You got quartz trade, which is this shot next to the left of the right ramp. Pyramid, which is these little blinking pyramid icons, and yeah, so on and so forth. So I'll sort of talk about those as I play. The second set of objectives is your main modes. You have 6 core modes here. A bunch of them are multi-balls. And so if you're playing in like league or competition or something like that, it's very good to go through those modes because you can get some good points from them. But yeah, there are other little scoring strategies as well. You've got drop targets here. If you hit them in order, it'll go 5, 10, 20, 40, then 80 million. You can get a lot of points just from, picking off those drop targets, in order like that. Some other interesting features, this has kicker stand-up targets. So when you hit these stand-up targets, they actually, or at least the top left and the bottom right one, they'll actually fire the ball back at you like they're slingshots. It's really cool. All right, when you start a game, for one, I like to mention that you can actually stage flip in this. And the way like the switches are here, sometimes it's actually better, I find, to stage flip if you're going to go for the upper ramp. I find the shot to be a little more powerful. So you're going to see me doing that a lot, doing stage flipping just to get it up that ramp. Also, you have multiple skill shots. You basically got the ball, you can plunge it. If you do a full plunge, the ball comes straight down. If you do a short plunge, super short plunge, you can come to the right, and then you can hit the left orbit for a skill shot. And if you do medium short plunge, you'll actually feed the ball all the way to the left here, and you'll actually start a multi-ball. So let's see if we can actually get that. I prefer the multi-ball because, and I'm not going to get it. But, whatever. It's okay. So I haven't actually hit anything. I can actually still get the left orbit skill shot. Let's see if we can get that. And nope, I missed it. So I actually validated the playfield. And I've got a huge mic in my face. Let me actually move that. That's actually extremely awkward. I had to look over the mic to see what I was doing. But that was a horrible ball one. But that's what happens. There's not really ball save on this. Unless you don't hit anything. If you hit 0 switches, you'll get the ball back. But if you hit a single switch, like a slingshot, or if the ball goes out one of the out lanes, you're done. So let's see if we can short plunge again. And there we go. Cool. We're going to get ourselves a multi-ball. You always want to go for that skill shot, especially if you're playing in competition or something like that. It's very, very good. I'll let the animations play out. I won't skip through them, but you can skip through the animations. So I go ahead and just let the first ball auto-fire. And I always try to hit that upper ramp, because it activates a combo. And so, yeah, this is one of those Gottlieb games with catch-all flippers. But in your main multi-ball, you just have to pick off the jackpots one by one. And the jackpots are always in the same order. So your first jackpot's on the left orbit. Got it. Second jackpot's on the right kicker target. And I hit it, but it didn't actually register. So let's try to hit it again. There we go. I got it. Now, when you're in this multi-ball, you can actually pick off like your drop targets I was talking about. So sometimes if I'm having a hard time hitting certain shots, I'll actually just go for the drop targets. And the other thing about the drop targets is you can earn quartz. And quartz is a currency in this game. And you can actually use that. You can trade them in. This was a common Gottlieb mechanic. You can trade them in and get some good rewards. But because of these catch-all flippers, I like to just try to trap up as much as possible. And now, now I'm going to stage flip, try to hit that jackpot. Got it. Now, normally there's actually a drop target up there, but on this specific location game, it's actually not functioning. So some of the functionality in this is not going to be 100%. Now, unfortunately, I only got a few jackpots, but I got 60 mil. It's not too bad. If I get the ball in the right flipper like this, I always want to go up the middle. So let's see if we can hit that. Got it. Cool. So this is going to be Rebellion. This is one of the multi-ball modes. And what you need to do is just shoot the pop bumpers. It's 5 million a pop. And so you can actually get some pretty good points from this if you can play it out. Whenever a ball goes into the kicker on the bottom left, I always try to trap one ball up, wait for it to kick back out, because I don't want two balls going wild. And there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Now you'll notice that there's not really much of a dead bounce on this, which is really a shame. It's just the flippers are just completely absorbing the impact of the ball. It is what it is. So you're not going to see me dead bouncing much on this. I try to live catch as much as possible. And I actually very rarely drop catch on Stargate. Stargate's one of those games where you can usually get by with just kind of holding the flippers up or live catching. So if I want to get the ball to the right side to either collect my transporter award or when you try to hit the pyramid, I can either hit the right ramp or I can hit the quartz trade shot. Now the right ramp is extremely fickle on this. It's, the ball is just, it goes up from the left flipper very weak, and it's just extremely difficult to hit it. I find on this specific machine, I can only hit it on the fly. I can't cradle up and then hit the right ramp. It just doesn't work. Now if I get the medium skill shot again, it'll actually not give me multi-ball. It actually alternates every skill shot. So it goes multi-ball and then quartz and then back to multi-ball. So if I manage to get, say, an extra ball and I get another plunge, then I'll go back to the multi-ball like before. No, the multi-ball would just start over. So to get the ball in the right flipper, I'm going to go for the quartz trade shot. And then I can also trade in some quartz if I want. I think this is probably going to be 50 mil. Let's see what it actually offers me. Yep, 50 mil. I will take that. Thank you. That is a pretty good sum. All right, see if we can hit the pyramid. There we go. And now this is battle. Battle can be an extremely lucrative mode. You basically hit the left loop or the quartz trade shot, and you can just kind of cycle those back and forth. So it starts off at 10 million. You collect what's called the Horus bonus, and you can actually build that bonus before you even get into this mode. So if you manage to get it up to like 50 mil, then you start this mode, your base shot is that value, and it just goes up 10 mil for every shot you hit. Now, a lot of players will try to hit it on the fly. I don't recommend shooting on the fly in this game unless you absolutely have to. You want to trap up, and that is out. And that was an absolutely horrible game of Stargate. That was absolutely terrible. But I got a free game, so we'll go ahead and play it again. But basically, again, you try to pick off basic objectives to fill your Stargate, but then you also want to just pick off your main 6 modes, the pyramid. So we'll do it one more time. So go for the medium skill shot, and I got it. Nice. So this is going to be 10 mil, and then we also get multi-ball right away. Let's go ahead and skip through it this time. I'm going to just plunge manually to get that ball out there quickly. And you can notice I've got a ball trapped on the top flipper. You can do that on this. This Stargate in particular is extremely floaty. So I'll stage it just like that. Try to get the balls under control. Super floaty. Part of it is that it's dirty, but it's also it's very shallow. All right, trap up. So we're going to go for that jackpot on the left. Oop, we missed it. And that's fine. I try not to stress on this multi-ball because in the early stages of it, it's not really worth a whole lot of points. It might be enough to get you by on, in like a league scenario or something. So I got 20 million. Now the significance of the multi-ball is if you can manage to finish it, you actually collect a super jackpot immediately. And that can be pretty lucrative. Super jackpot starts at 100 million, I believe. And there are ways to build the super jackpot, and it'll stay built for the entire game. Now I've got double it on the right. You can get some small points from that. And whenever I get the ball on the fly in the left flipper, I try to go for the right ramp. And the significance of that is every time you hit the right ramp, you collect a Stargate letter. When you spell Stargate completely, you will actually complete Stargate, and it'll actually fill in one of your inserts down here. But I also got a two-way combo. If I don't hit any other switches, I can keep the combo going. So you'll notice it's flashing combo on the left orbit now. Combo, and I missed it. Combos are actually really good in this game. And that was a horrible drain too. Combos are really good in this game because for one, they're good points, but if you manage to complete the entire combo string, you advance your super jackpot. That is one way of advancing super jackpot. So to start combo, you have to hit the upper ramp, feeds the left flipper. Then you hit the right ramp, left orbit, quartz trade shot, and then pyramid up the middle. And the quartz trade shot always feeds the right flipper, so you know you can trap up. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, that was too much. Now, if I wanted to, I could try. Well, I can't really try. What I could have done there is I could have actually let the ball drain and go for the skill shot again, but that doesn't actually work. You won't actually get the skill shot if the game detects that the ball has drained. Now, you can also sometimes hit the pyramid from the upper flipper. It's inconsistent, so I don't really recommend doing that unless you're really struggling to hit it from the bottom. But I want to get the ball on the right side, so I'm going to go for the quartz trade shot again. And I bricked. I completely overshot that. Let's try it again. And I undershot it that time. And I'm going to get punished for it so hard. Okay, I'm fine. Went ahead and hit the orbit. That actually advanced my Horus bonus. So if I get in the battle, my base value is now going to be 20 million instead of 10. And this is the transporter. This is like a mystery award. Just got an advanced super jackpot, so now the super jackpot is 200 million. Now there's some interesting awards in the transporter. You can get an extra ball. There's also advanced super jackpot, just like you saw. I'm gonna not take 10 mil. I'm gonna try to boost my core tire to get better rewards. But there's also 3 times playfield. And you can actually stack 3 times playfield with various modes, or even the wizard mode. Collect super jackpots, which right now it's at 200 million. It's at 200 million, and that'll be tripled. And 3x scoring is just massive in this game. It can be so good. That's how you blow up Stargate. So this is Save Sorry. Basically what happens is you have to shoot the right loop. Normally the drop target comes up. It's not really a very lucrative mode. It's way too hard to collect the second reward. And so it's a mode people typically time out. So I'm going to actually try to hit the quartz trade shot because, again, I can't... Well, let's try the right ramp. Whoop. I mean, first I have to actually be able to hit the right ramp, but that actually worked out. I got the ball on the right side. Now I want to go for the pyramid. And we've got Rebellion lit. Ooh, that's coming back. That is coming back. Man, they're playing a lot of AC/DC here tonight. So for anybody wondering, I don't know if I actually said it, but we're actually at Mustang Sally Brewing in Chantilly, Virginia. I reached out to the manager today, and I was like, hey, I've got some time. We're not doing Pinball League this week. Let's see if we can record some gameplay. So I'll have some videos for you guys. Mostly commentary-less gameplay, but this is an exception. So, all right, I always try to go for that medium plunge. All right, we got it that time. And that's 10 mil. Got some quartz. Ball's going to kick out. Oh, very nice. I hit it from the upper flipper. Again, it's inconsistent, but it does work. So this is Ra's Temple, and this is another multi-ball mode. This can be extremely lucrative if we can play it out. So what we have to do is hit the kicker target on the bottom. You hit it a few times, and it basically adds a ball into play. And then after you do that a few times, you can actually light your main jackpots, which is up the middle in the pyramid, and it's 50 million a shot. That's good points in this game. It really is. All right, there we go. All right, now we have to go up the middle. So if any of these drain, I'm not going to cry over it. So we have 4 balls in play. Ooh, very nice. That was actually really awesome. All right, let's see if we can get another ball under control. Yeah, if you can actually play this mode out in like a competition, man, you are golden. There's 50 mil. I'm going to actually backhand the drop targets. You'll notice that it says 10 mil on that drop target now. But if I get the ball on the right flipper like this, I'm not even going to bother with the drop targets. I'm going to go for the center. Nice. Another 50. Oh, I didn't get the drop targets in order. That's fine. All right, so just try to you want to play nice and slow and steady in this game. Wow, I got another free game. I'll take that. I will take that. So up the middle, very nice. Now I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna trap up like this, just like that. Now trying to do cradle separations on this game can be a little difficult. So I usually just pop the ball straight up like that. Let's go up the middle. Just take it nice and slow and steady. Because again, this is a very lucrative mode. If you can play it out, you can you can win a tournament match just on this mode alone. So, but we didn't get it, and that's fine. We actually had some good jackpots. I mean, I got like probably 150, if not 200 million points from it. It's very good. super floaty, and that was a nice flail shot. Again, I try not to flail, but sometimes you have to. And we got flash extra ball lit. It actually flashes on the left. We are in ball 3. I kind of want to go for it, but let's go for battle instead. And I'd really love to get to the wizard mode on this, but right now it's not looking like we're going to get it. So I've got a bunch of choices right now. Let's go for quartz trade. And I bricked. And the reason I go for quartz trade again is that, you know, it's my main way of feeding the ball to the right flipper. All right, let's see if we can do... Oh, Rebellion would be a great one right now. And, oh, geez, this is just so scary. All right, I tried going for quartz trade, but I bricked, and my aim is just completely off today. I also have 2 people staring me down as I'm playing, which is extremely awkward. So I have a little audience here as I'm doing this. Say hi, everybody. All right. Let's go up the middle. Bounce. Now, unfortunately, battle's lit. I mean, battle's good, but I really want that extra ball because I want to try to get to the wizard mode. I would love to show that off because it's, you know, I see a lot of people play Stargate. And they're not going for the pyramid. They're like, what do I do? They're just shooting random stuff. You have to go for the pyramid up the middle. If you want to get good points, you have to do it. So that should always be your core objective when you play this game. Yeah, see that right there, like I said, that was just such a weak shot, and that's game. So that is, unfortunately, Stargates. We got some points for the Stargate segments that we did pick up and pick off, which was nice. But yeah, unfortunately, that is game. So I'm going to actually stop this video here. You kind of have a basic idea of what to do in this game. You know, go for your different objectives to get your Stargate going. There's a really good multi-ball you get when you complete all your objectives. And then go up the middle. The modes can be very lucrative, and then your 7th mode is the wizard mode. On the wizard mode, it's basically shoot the glider craft targets, then you get a super jackpot, and then you shoot left loop and then quartz trade, another super jackpot, and then you just go up the pyramid a bunch of times, you'll get another super jackpot. It's a very good mode. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. I know this game really well, so if you have any questions, I will probably have an answer for you. But yeah, that's Stargate. Really fun game. If you ever see one, learn it. It's a really good Gottlieb game. You know, a lot of Gottliebs maybe aren't that great in some people's eyes, but this is a really solid one. Well, you get past the Gottlieb jankiness, and it's really fun. So, but all right, guys, thank you. I'll see you later. See you later.